Happy Monday, guys. I want to go over this company with you all this morning called BioStem Technologies. We're going to break down the charts very quickly, what this company does, my thoughts, why I'm watching them very closely, and why you should add them to your watch list as well. So if y'all find value, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and guys, don't forget to follow me on X at Stas Talk Stocks, and don't forget to also get your 15 free stocks for Moomoo, link down below. We'll talk more about that later, and with that being said, guys, cheers, let's dive right into it. So like I said, guys, the company we're going to be talking about today is called BioStem Technologies. Their ticker symbol is BSEM. So let's start off the video breaking down the charts, then we'll dive into the Safari tab and talk about what the company does, some more insights about the company. So what you guys can see here on the 4-hour time frame is clearly a stock that's been uptrending for quite some time, right? Well, I guess over the past month and a half, we have kind of stagnated a bit in the mid $3 to high $3 level, but we have been making distinct higher lows over the past couple of months. I mean, you guys can see these clear as day, right? Higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. But again, you can see how we have not broken out of the mid-high threes for the past month and a half, which means what are we in, guys? We're in an ascending triangle on BSCM right here, which is actually pretty bullish if you ask me. You know, if you've seen an ascending triangle play out, you know how it plays out. And of course, it's not guaranteed. It's not 100% for sure going to play out. But typically the way an ascending triangle plays out, well, I guess every time, you know, a textbook ascending triangle is when you have higher lows being made into a resistance, right? And you're squeezing into a triangle essentially, which is what we're doing now. And ultimately, you break out of that resistance, right? Which in this case is more like 375, 380. So if I put my alert at 380 right now, that's going to be a good spot to see, okay, if we break out of that, if we get a leg up out of that point, that would be the ascending triangle playing out. And at that point, guys, BSCM could be off to the races. And again, is it guaranteed? No, guys, it's not guaranteed. It's not for sure going to happen every single time you see an ascending triangle, but it is something that I'm watching right now very closely. So that's a breakdown here on the charts, guys. Let me now pull up the Safari tab and go over a little bit more what this company does here. So BioStem Technologies, and let me actually move my big old head a little bit down here. There we go, guys. So BioStem Technologies is a leading innovator focused on harnessing the natural properties of perinatal tissue in the development, manufacture, and commercialization of allografts for regenerative therapies. The company is focused on manufacturing products that change lives, leveraging its proprietary BioRetain processing method. BioRetain has been developed by applying the latest research in regenerative medicine focused on maintaining growth factors and preserving tissue structure. BioStem Technologies' quality management system and standard operating procedures have been reviewed and accredited by the American Association of Tissue Banks, AATB for short, and these systems and procedures are established per current good tissue practices and current good manufacturing processes, and our portfolio, BioStem Technologies portfolio of quality brands includes Vendaje, Vendaje AC, and Vendaje Optic, which we'll talk more about here in a couple of minutes. And each BioStem Technologies placental allograft is processed at the company's FDA-registered and AATB-accredited site in Pompano Beach, Florida, right? So that's a quick rundown on what the company actually does and some recent milestones here, guys, which we got a couple of these very recently. In November 2023, BioStem was awarded a Q code for Vendaje AC, which again is one of their products, by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, CMS for short. And the Healthcare Common Procedure Coding System code will be effective January 1st, 2024, and will ensure broader access to the company's Vendaje product, which is good. And also in November, a month ago, last month, the company closed an oversubscribed private placement for gross proceeds of $2 million. And in October, 2 months ago, BioStem announced the opening of the first site for its clinical trial evaluating its Vendaje tissue allograft in the treatment of diabetic foot ulcers, DFU, which I believe we talked about that in a previous video going over this company. And the company received an investigational review board for the landmark study in September of 2023. That's awesome. And also in September 2023, the company entered an agreement with leading U.S. wound market solutions provider Venture Medical LLC for the nationwide release of its innovative product AminoWrap 2, and Venture Medical will act as BioStem's commercial partner as it works to bring its product portfolio to healthcare providers and patients around the country. So that's a quick rundown here on some recent milestones, and I'll leave this link down below in the description box for those of you guys that are interested. And this really is a future, they're focused on the future medicine, regenerative therapies. This is definitely the way that market is going for sure. And when it comes to their products, you guys can see the Vendaige product right here. Let me actually pop over here to their website to show you a little bit more about these products. So Vendaige is a structural tissue allograft composed of the amnion layer of the placental membrane. Vendaige is intended for homologous use as a protective covering for soft tissue wounds. So think about that, guys. Pretty interesting there. Coming down here, Vendaige AC is a thicker structural tissue allograft composed of the amnion and chorion layer of the placental membrane, and Vendaige AC is intended for homologous use as a protective covering for soft tissue wounds. And the last one here, which is Vendaige Optic, again, they have three main products here, is a structural tissue allograft composed of the amnion layer of the placental membrane, right? And Vendaige Optic is intended for homologous use as a protective covering during the repair of ocular services. So very interesting company here, guys. Again, based out of Pompano Beach, Florida, and they're growing pretty nicely. They're an interesting, I'd say innovative company here moving forward. So I'll leave that link in the description, this link to their actual website, the link to this Huge Alerts article, which is quite interesting, very interesting read here for sure. And yeah, I mean, check it out, guys, if you want to learn more about the company. In summary, as regenerative medicine continues to find its way into the mainstream, emerging biotech company BioStem Technologies, Inc. is making waves for its focus on harnessing elements of perinatal tissue derived from the human placenta for manufacturing structural tissue allografts to heal wounds. So I'm telling you guys, keep your eyes on BioStem Technologies. Feel free to add them to your watch list. BSEM, again, is the ticker. Let me say it one more time. BSEM. Go add them to your watch list. Do your own research as always. And guys, please don't buy the stock based on this video. Don't do anything based on this video. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you guys what to do. And this video was made for marketing purposes. And actually, I own 0 shares of this stock myself, but I'm watching it very closely here moving forward. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Please, again, do your own research. I'll see you later.